Hello everyone, I'm Ong Chong Rui from Geometric Engineering 2nd year. Today, I want to explain the difference between the photogrammetry and the LiDAR. Therefore, let us start the photogrammetry part. So, what is photogrammetry? Photogrammetry is an art, science, and the technologies of obtaining reliable information about physical objects and the environment through the process of recording, measuring, interpreting photographic image, and pattern of record radiant electromagnetic energy and other phenomena. Photogrammetry is primarily concerned with making precise measurement of three-dimensional objects and terrain features from two-dimensional forms. Applications include the measure of coordinates, the quantification of distance, height, area, and volume, the preparation of topographic map, and the generation of digital elevation model or orthophotograph. There are two general types of photogrammetry exist, which is aerial photogrammetry and terrestrial photogrammetry. Aerial photogrammetry is the taken of photograph from aircraft or other flying object. Platforms from aerial photogrammetry include fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, unmanned aerial vehicles or UAV, and so on. Terrestrial photogrammetry is using the camera in a stationary position or taken of photo on the ground. The camera is positioned on the elevated level. Next, I will explain briefly about the LiDAR. LiDAR is invented in 1960s. LiDAR stands for Light Detection of Ranging. It measures distance by sending laser pulse at the feature and measure the reflected pulse with a sensor. With the trigonometry, you can calculate distance very accurately, and with many points of reflection, you can reconstruct a point-based model terrain. Next, I will explain the difference between the photogrammetry survey and the LiDAR. First and foremost, the main difference between these surveying methods is the method of capturing their data. Many people are under a false impression that photogrammetry surveying can't get good bare earth accuracy. With the light filtering, like the bare earth filtering in the propeller platform, we can get the data we need while retaining the useful visual of photogrammetric survey if your vegetation cover is not extremely dense. LiDAR produces a point cloud-like image, whereas the photogrammetry uses photo of the real site and can then be used to make a fully 3D visual model of the real world. Furthermore, when LiDAR comes to surveying land with dense vegetation, where the light pulse can still penetrate between branches and leaves, LiDAR gets highly detailed information. This is a big advantage over photogrammetry, as photogrammetry can only produce accurate survey when there is spatial vegetation on site. While LiDAR does have similar limitation, under good condition, it can penetrate area with up of 90% vegetation, while photogrammetry sits closer to only 60% mark. Besides, when you build a site survey with photogrammetry, you get a model as true to a real world as possible. With processing platform like Photomodeler or Pix4D, you also get a 3D model of your sites that fully measurable and easily navigable. LiDAR gives you a point cloud, but because photogrammetry is stitching photos together to create your model, you get a visual details for every feature on your site, taking abstraction out of the conversation. Think of it like this: LiDAR produces an elevation set, while photogrammetry gets you a plus visual. Moreover, one of the biggest difference between the two systems is price. A drone-based LiDAR system can set you back $16,000 US or more for the hardware alone, whereas the drone just costs a few thousands US dollars and are generally widely available. Next, LiDAR does not use a camera, so you no need to calibrate camera setting for environmental conditions like you do on the photogrammetry drone. However, LiDAR hardware can difficult to set up. Calibrate for the center of gravity or measuring the level arms both require huge amount of precision. Last, LiDAR easier to process simply because less detailed than photo-based datasets. However, there is not cloud-based LiDAR processing on the market at present. You have to do it yourself. In conclusion, there are many differences between LiDAR and photogrammetry. Therefore, I hope we can differentiate these two survey methods well in the future. With that, thank you very much.